day six, and this will bring us to an end on this particular app. Now, you guys finished on day three. You had a working version, simple MVP of the first app. I just been adding to this more and more. And let's take a look at what all it does. It still has some problems. This version does, but I have another project to work on. So this one will come to an end today. I may come back to it. Task flow. I'm supposed to change the name of this. We'll open this up full size. And let's look at some of the functionalities of this one. First of all, on the profile page, you can see now that you have the ability to put in your WordPress URL, username, and application keyword. And keywords, well, you can use the keyword generator. On my version, I have AI hooked up to it. So you can use keyword generator to just tell it what the website is about, blog is about, and it's going to generate the keywords for you. Or you can key them in yourself. But then, and the reason that's there, of course, is because you have this content generator as part of the app. And with this, you can create content that can be basically forwarded to your VA, and is automatically going to format it for LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Actually, I haven't. I need to test that to make sure that works. That's what it's supposed to do. You can put it in the hashtags, and you can, it's not going to work here in this environment, but when you deploy it, it actually works. However, I was having a problem with it creating tasks. It did work at once, but with all the updates and increasing functionality, then at some point it broke. But you can put in, well, I can show you some of the posts. And like I said, for this content, it's going to an email address that is already formatted. Theory is it should be formatted for one of these platforms. But another option is to make it published directly to your WordPress blog if you put in that information I showed you on the other page. So instead of leaving that as none, you would put WordPress. By the way, eventually it will work for these as well. Right now, it's just set up for WordPress. Leave this blank so that the AI will create a slug based on the actual title and content of the post. It's also going to automatically create your meta description. You can key in the tags and you can put it in draft or you can schedule it. I'm just going to put it as published. Then we're going to go back here to content. And again, this does work when it's deployed, but it doesn't work in the editing environment. But let's say this is designed to be quick journal-like entries so that you don't put it off updating your blog. That's the whole idea behind it. This is, remember, task organizer. It's to help you stay focused and be efficient and to have progress. So obviously the voice input was essential because who has time to be sit up here trying to type out actual journal entry basically on a cell phone? No one. And so we're going to leave these blank. See how this is auto generated? I need to add in a spell correction component to the AI generation. Now, why this is not? Oh, let's see if this works now. let's get us a preview. It's not really how it will look. All right. I used this image twice. That's why that's there. See, it's different text. So it didn't repeat. I just used it twice. Let me edit it. And let's go to, will you get out the way? Now this says publish to WordPress. We just can't see it because this thing is in a way. Oh, it might be because of this. Let's see. Let me not send this yet. Now, when you publish to WordPress, it should give you the URL up here to go straight to it. Oh, that's what it was. This message used to be at the top. I don't know why it was moved. Okay, we got a tag, we got the content. Now, we should be able to come over here. Okay, they broke it. All of my AI stuff is gone. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. What am I doing? Was it there before? All right. Anyway, well, a lot of stuff is gone. Let me see. Maybe it's in the drop down now. Okay, yeah. So you can change the length of the post. All right. You see, we have this little short post. I can. It's gonna. It's gonna automatically change depending on where I have it scheduled to be posted to, or what the post is supposed to be optimized for. That's the default. Now, for me, I wanted 700 plus words because it's going to be WordPress. I want it to be 8th grade level. And as you can see, it has altered my little short blurb into a full-fledged post. And it's turned it into, well, okay, the auto detect, the default, is going to use the same type of styling that I use when I created the little post. But let's say I want it, and it's going to generate keywords too. Now, let's say I want to change it into an article format. Then it will change that from story form to an article form. And let's say if I wanted educational format, it would change this to an educational form. What you'll learn about the Dominican Republic. See how it changes the format? It's no longer a story. It is, basically education, educating you about the Dominican Republic. Now that's going to be at a higher tier. Discover the Dominican Republic's captivating climate, culture, and lifestyle. Learn why this island is more than just a vacation spot. let's take it back to the story so you can see the difference. Now, as you can see, now this is optimized for mobile. So this is a very useful tool here because now you don't have to try to put it all till later. See the difference? That's almost everything that I make, really, unless it's for somebody else, is based on my own needs. The ones that I know that I'm not alone and other people can use it. Because you see here, you got the call to action. There's a URL that you can put in. And you see how these keywords change based on the type of content it is. So yeah, I think that alone, basically for a content creator, is a very powerful tool. And here's the preview, and now we publish it. And the question is, at one point the update wasn't working. Let's see if it's working now. Let's go over here. Nope. So the update is still not pushing out to WordPress. But let's see if we can do it this way. Now it's updated as far as the system is concerned. Let's see if we push it out to WordPress after clicking that update, whether it goes or not. Update on WordPress. Let's see. Lovely, lovely. And as you can see, the formatting is good. So yeah, this is how this one functions. Now the issue I was having was with this working on mobile while deployed. It works in here. I was having issues with it working in mobile. So that's something else that I got to work on. But like I said, this app was pretty much completed. This was an MVP. It wasn't supposed to go into all of this. I just decided to keep going, seeing what we could do with it. If you follow along, you're going to see a lot of troubles, challenges, errors, drama. But you got to work an app on day 2 with the MVP as a task organizer. Now let's get started on something else. Well, let's redeploy this and see what is working and what is not. How about that? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay, let's test it out real quick. Let's go over here to deployments. Okay, let's check the deployment. See, okay, change that up. Let's sign in. Oh, let's see. This is how the smart plan works. It's going to organize it based on the time these things are due. Wait, let's see. Okay, right now is organized with morning, afternoon. That does me no good because it's different days. Well, that has to be fixed. And let's see what else we can find real quick. This, whatever task you want to focus on, then you'll have this timer here. Supposed to give you an option for the time frame you wanted to focus on it. Email. Now here, you're supposed to be able to email your daily summaries. Says it's sent. Oh, that worked. Let's see. So that works. Fix the form. What in the world? Let's see how this works. Fix the form. What happens? All right. This is going to be interesting. That's all it's got to work with. Let's put this. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, okay. WordPress. Let's gonna change some things up. Publish the WordPress. Let me see what happens. I ain't even finished. I took away my option to upload the image. Okay, it was working like this once before, but obviously this is flawed. But if you if you delete the image, then you can upload the image again, which obviously that's dumb. Day 6, right? Maybe we're on day 6. But let's see if it at least uploads. It does upload. Now let's turn on AI, see if this works. We're going to change this to 8th grade. Let it auto detect the type of post. See what happens. Impacts of rain on farming. Farm rain management strategies, agricultural benefit. This is the most beautiful thing because I mean you see how foolish the post that I'm putting and it's coming up with an entire piece of content to actually post. So this is incredibly valuable because just imagine you're actually trying to you just provide it with some details of your day or what you just did and it can flesh out the rest of the content. That's crazy. That's good. You even got the meta description. Let's go over here. You have the meta description here. Explore how rain affects farms with benefit challenges. And obviously you can override this. Let's see if it publishes. Whoop. Fail. Credentials not configured. Credentials not. Oh, because of my user account. So it should tell me to update. That would be better. Nadia, Nadia. So I need to alter that so that instead of it just saying credentials not, what is that? Fail to fetch, publish fail. No, now it's credentials not configured. What that means is I'm not authorized to post to WordPress as this user. I have to be, I'll show you. Let me say, make sure I update this post. And so let me show you where this came from. So this is as if I'm going to, all right, let's see. I have no contacts. Add one. Oh no, I can't add one right there. So let's create a contact, not content. Let's create a contact. Him. Uh, all right, so let's go back over here to content and see if we can send that over to the contact. And oh, that's HN. It's there. It's in the junk folder though. But we know this is working. So the VA or whoever can get the article and show images. Let's get it out the junk folder, not spam. So now we can go over here and Yahoo still doesn't like the image. This is all right. So okay. So I told it to do this long article, even though it's for here. We're telling the VA or whoever receives this to post this on LinkedIn, or whatever your purpose is. That's my purpose for being able to label it like this, so that the VA knows what to do with it. We can go back here, edit that label. See where it says social platform? You can choose Instagram and see if it changes this image. Instagram. Or you can send a note to self, you know. Dun, 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 dun. What happened over here? Instagram. Why would it? Why? 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 Just tell me why. Anyway, here's the two posts right here. Personal note: the post should go on Instagram as soon as possible. So I think that's pretty neat. The professional content will share with you via TaskFlow business productivity platform. Stay connected with your business network. So anyway, this is how this works. I stay tuned. I will fix everything on here that I can fix, and it will be available for you to be able to use. So check in, but stay tuned for the next app that we'll work on. If you guys want to vote on an app, then comment below. Just go to just go to boutique apps. Here's the domains we have to choose from. So just look through these domains and let me know which one you want me to do an app for. It's 400 to choose from.